Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's been a really long time. We've been really bad about doing videos. I am still pregnant. We are still living in Texas, and a lot has happened. We've just been really busy. We've had a lot of things going on in our lives, and by busy, I don't mean the normal kind of busy. Obviously, a lot's been going on in the world between COVID and just everything that has been going on has obviously just put a lot of stress on us. So we just took kind of a break from YouTube, and we are back. Obviously, we had every intention of keeping you guys updated on my pregnancy and taking you guys with us for the birth of our child, which is going to happen very soon. And by the title of this video, you know that today we are actually going to kind of actively try to induce my labor. I am about 37.5 weeks pregnant, which is for some people controversial to try to induce labor, but I've had a lot of health reasons that the sooner this baby comes, the better at this point. And I had an ultrasound yesterday, and the baby is already almost 8 pounds. So she's already really big, and Tucker wasn't even the weight that she is and right now until a week from now. Like if I were to be a week more pregnant than I am right now, he was at the same weight then. So to kind of put it in perspective, and he was a really good sized baby. So obviously ultrasounds can be off with the weight, but you know, within certain variations, but she's still really big. So that doesn't worry me at all. And just there's a lot of reasons for it. I'm really uncomfortable, like having a really hard time sleeping at this point. So I'm just exhausted every single day. And I know that some people are like, well, it's gonna be really hard to sleep when you have a newborn. I didn't really have that problem after I had Tucker, because Jonas and I were really good about taking turns with watching the baby, getting sleep, and all of that, and I didn't have the pregnancy being the reason that I couldn't sleep. So and like I said, I'm having medical reasons too that just make it to where it would be a lot better to have the baby outside of the womb at this point. So we're gonna try a couple different methods today to try to induce the labor. I'm going to do some that a lot of people try. I'm gonna do one that's a little bit controversial, which is the Midwives Brew. I'm about to do it now because I'm on an empty stomach, which is what they say to do. And that one I was a little bit nervous about because of the castor oil. I had heard about it when I was pregnant with Tucker, but I never did it because I was really freaked out. I had heard a lot of negative things, a lot of good things, but this pregnancy I've done a lot more research and got a lot more positive information on it from medical professionals. So I feel confident and comfortable doing it as long as it's not too much. And obviously I'll listen to my body. If I'm having any problems, I will call the doctor, go to the hospital, etc. After I drink that, I'm going to do an exercise video that is actually a video I found on YouTube when I was pregnant with Tucker. It's called Activating Labor. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do some birthing ball exercises, bouncing, all of that good stuff. So yeah, pretty much just trying a lot of different things. So just stay tuned. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Midwives Brew started now because I'm hungry. Before I do that, I will show you guys just how ginormous I am, just because like I said, I know it's been a really long time. I haven't done an update in a really long time. I meant to, and I had shot an update when I was, I want to say around 17 weeks. I had filmed an update and I never actually ended up posting it. I was just not really happy with the video, and I meant to reshoot it, and then just the world just got really crazy. So it's been a really stressful time to be pregnant in general. But I will show you how big I am. So very large. The baby is really big. Like I said, already almost 8 pounds. I think I told you guys. And So yeah, I'm gonna get this started and I will keep you guys updated and let you guys know if it's successful or not. If it is successful, obviously the next video you will see will be me in the hospital having the baby, which is what we are really hoping for. So let's get going. So I have all my ingredients here. So it calls for castor oil, which I have. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Anyways, so we have the castor oil. We have, I couldn't find the apricot juice, which is what it calls for, but a lot of people said it's okay to substitute for the mango nectar. So I got that. I have the Tazo Zen tea. It calls for lemon verbena. Yeah, lemon verbena. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And they don't make that anywhere I could find, so this one has it in it, and everyone says that that works for them. I have almond butter, which is supposed to kind of keep the castor oil under control. If you hear me out of breath, that's kind of just where I'm at. And then every night for a while now, I've been drinking raspberry leaf tea, so I'm going to do that tonight if for some reason I haven't gone into labor and I'm not having any luck. So I will drink that. But pretty much you mix this all together and you drink it. Some people do it on ice, but they say it works better if you just do it room temperature. So assuming I'm not vomiting, I will be doing that. So let's get started. So I have the tea steeping. It says to let it sit for at least 10 minutes. It is 8 ounces of tea, and then I'm gonna mix everything together. And hopefully I don't vomit, because if you vomit, I'm pretty sure it's ineffective. So wish me luck. Okay, so I let the tea sit for 10 minutes, and it is 8 ounces. So I'm gonna put this in. The only thing I didn't think about is the tea is really hot. So hopefully this kind of balances that out. Okay, I'm gonna do, I guess I'll just do the liquids first. It says 10 ounces of the juice. This is like 11 ounces, so I'm just going to put the whole thing. Oh, it doesn't actually smell very good. I'm really nervous about this. Okay. And then almond butter, it says 2 tablespoons of almond butter. I just got this packet and it has 32 grams, which is about it's like a little bit more than 2 tablespoons. And I'm not going to really measure it out, I'm just going to put the whole packet in there. I have to kind of squish it up or it's not going to come out very good. Okay, so I'm going to put this whole packet in of the almond butter. It's so gritty, it's so hard to get this to come out. Get it out. I'm just struggling just a little bit. There's a hair on that. Don't get a drink. And I definitely won't be able to drink it. I think that's pretty much the whole packet.
That'll be your excuse. Oh, there's a hair in her.
It's not coming out. Okay. The last and the final, most main ingredient that everyone says is the castor oil. It says to do 2 tablespoons, so this is a half of a tablespoon, so I'm gonna do...
Are you sure that's a tablespoon?
Yes, that is half of a tablespoon. That's what...
That looks like a TSP BDSP.
Oh my gosh, this is half of a tablespoon, so I have to do 2 tablespoons, which means I do 4 of these.
That looks pretty large.
Oh my gosh, if I can ever get this cap off. Obviously, this is proof right here that I have never done this before, because my castor oil is brand new, unopened. Okay. I'm gonna do this over here so I don't actually like, or accidentally do more than I need to. So 4 of these. So we have 1, oh Lord, that looks disgusting. It's kind of dripping. I'm gonna have to do it this way.
Tell you what, it doesn't look good.
2, 3, 4, okay, so that's the 2 tablespoons. So I have the mango juice instead of the apricot juice, the 8 ounces of tea, 2 tablespoons of castor oil, and a little bit more than 2 tablespoons of almond butter. And now I'm gonna blend this up and try to down it while I bounce on the birthing ball, exercise ball, whatever you want to call it when you're pregnant. It's just a birthing ball. Oh God, it's still warm. So, disclaimer, I know that they say some people drink it on ice. I've actually heard that it's better to drink at room temperature because it's like it absorbs in your body better than being cold. So if you are attempting to try this, maybe research that more. That's just what I read, but all right. This is probably gonna wake my son up. So if he's in the next part of the video, don't be surprised. Yeah.
It's pretty gross looking.
Okay, take this lid off. That kind of splattered.
Let's see what's in there.
Try not to waste any of it. Oh God, it smells really, really bad. I've heard people say that like after they drink this, they could never touch, like even their cooking oil, trying to put it in the pan, like it's never the same.
What is wrong with this?
I need to wipe my hand off. It got on my finger. Okay, I have a straw. I'm so nervous. All right. Wish me luck. Hopefully this video is worth it and doing this drink is worth it because your girl is tired of being pregnant. Let me just also give another disclaimer. Can you see me? Let me just give one more disclaimer.
I can't see you now.
So Jonas and I have talked about this a lot, and after this baby we may not be having anymore. So this might be first and last time that I try this. At least for the time being, we're not gonna have any more, like for a long time, if ever. So this could be it. Hopefully it sends me into labor and hopefully we don't have any bad consequences because of it. So I'm gonna go sit down, give myself like a little, you know. Okay, so I have my ball. Oh God. Okay.
Give us a couple bounces.
I am so nervous to try this right now. Ooh, it smells so bad.
Take another whiff.
Oh God. I don't know how people do this. Okay. I'm just gonna go for it.
Well, you're people at this point.
I'm shaking. I'm literally shaking. Okay. Zero out of 10, do not recommend. That is not good. Oh. Oh God. That is not good. That's really, really gross. Okay. Oh man. I feel like it wouldn't be so gross if it wasn't for the tea. But that like really offsets it. I bet it would be better if you found, if you're thinking about doing this and if you really search and you found actual just lemon verbena tea, if that actually exists. Because it's gross because there's spearmint in it, like in that tea, and green tea, which I'm not a fan of. It's not good. I saw somebody say that they liked the taste of this. They're lying. It's not good at all. It's really gross. Okay, I'm gonna just keep chugging. I have no option. I just gotta get through it. Oh, I gotta go slower. I'll end up throwing it up. She doesn't like it either. She's moving like, whoa. Okay. Oh man, that is rough stuff. There's so much of it.
You're the one that was adding the extra ounces too.
Don't do that. That extra ounce, don't do it. Just measure it. Because that is not good. This is not good. Maybe people go into labor because it's so nasty that their body is like,
The
done.
baby can't handle it.
Done. Oh gosh. So I've seen a lot of different stuff. Some people say like they go into labor 30 minutes after drinking it. Some people say they go into labor 6 hours after drinking it. Some people it doesn't work for, and I'm hoping I'm not one of those people. It has about an 85% success rate, so pretty high success rate. I'm sure there's a lot of factors that go into that, like your body already being ready to go into labor. Like I said, I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and I won't give like too much information just because I know that a lot of different people watch these videos, but my body is already progressing towards labor, so I have a higher chance at it being successful than some people would. Some people, their body is like totally not ready whatsoever and they do this, and I'm assuming that's why they don't have success with it. But according to the doctor that I saw, my body is ready to go. It's just a matter of fully dilating, and I'm already on the way, so we will see.
I'd say now you're about halfway on. Look at that cup. Yeah, that's about halfway, I'd say. You're doing pretty good. You could do better though.
Oh gosh. So like I said, after I drink this, I'm going to do the activating labor video. I will link it on the description of this video because I know a lot of women have success with just that. Like if your body is already ready, then a lot of women have had success. Obviously, the birthing ball is good for some people. It really just helps if your baby is not fully down or engaged, and this little one has been engaged for a while, so that's not really an issue for me. Really at this point we just want her to continue to move down because that's what's going to cause me to dilate more and hopefully have her have an easier birth. By the time I went into labor with Tucker, I was already around 4 centimeters, so everything was really smooth sailing with him. This pregnancy has not been as easy as his, so we will just have to see how things go. And also it's the weekend, so there's a chance my doctor is not going to be too thrilled if I go into labor, but I don't want to sound harsh, and hopefully she never sees this video, but we're paying the bills, and women go into labor on the weekends all the time. So if it happens, it happens. If not, then lucky her, but I don't really, my body isn't really like, you know, working with her schedule. That's not how things go for me. So we'll just have to see. But cheers. I can totally see, I don't know which part tastes the worst. I feel like it's honestly the tea. So if there's no benefit to the tea, then I don't know why it's in the recipe. But I know some women just do castor oil. I know what they say the purpose of the almond butter is. The almond butter is supposed to help it to not have like a laxative effect as much, because it helps it kind of stick on the inside. But yeah, the tea is not good. It's not my cup of tea. Also, okay, so for anyone who's watching this video right now and anybody that has concerns about castor oil, I had the same concerns, and obviously don't necessarily take my word for it, do your own research. But I read a lot of stuff over the last couple of days that actually explained more. My biggest concern was the fact that a lot of women will say that if you drink castor oil when you're pregnant, it can cause the baby to pass meconium inside the uterus, which is not good, because if they inhale it, it can be bad. What I actually ended up finding out is that, and this is according to a lot of medical professionals who have talked about this, is that first of all, only 1 to 5% of babies will pass meconium in utero. So that's a very low percentage. And the women who do have that experience, it's not because they drink castor oil. I'm sure that there's women that have drank castor oil and coincidentally had a baby that passed meconium, but a lot of times the women that are drinking castor oil are at the point of pregnancy where they're 40, 41 weeks, they're desperate to get the baby out, overdue. And what happens is the baby is already at the point of their digestive system is already fully developed, so they're already actually ready to pass meconium on their own, and they're just still in the womb, so that's what's causing that to happen. So being that, like for me, I'm only 37.5 weeks, it's a lot less likely for the baby to pass meconium because their digestive system is not fully matured until they're actually born normally. So that's the reason that I've seen, and they say it's very unlikely that castor oil will cause that. Tucker is waking up, so I'm going to continue to drink this, and I'm gonna have Jonas go and get him. I'm gonna finish this, and when I'm done, we will do the next thing. All right, I did it, guys. I did it. I finished it. It is all gone. I am gonna do the activating labor workout video. Like I said, I will put the link in the description in case you are not wanting to try the castor oil, but you want another method, especially if you need to get the baby to move down. I have to say the drink was not good. I didn't expect it to taste good, but I didn't quite expect it to be that bad either. But I did it, and that means you can do it too if you are considering doing it. Obviously, I will continue to update you guys with this video. Hopefully we go into labor. If not, the video will end. I will kind of keep it going until tomorrow morning and keep you guys updated, and if not, that'll just be me drinking something nasty for no reason. But let's go do the activating labor video.
treatment. Your baby will come in.
And that's a wrap.
These tips might help.
That's a wrap.
Okay, so it is a little bit past 12. We just ate a big meal because I hadn't eaten. I don't know if I'll regret that. I couldn't really find any information on whether or not it was okay to eat, but it's been a little bit over 3 hours since I drank the drink, and sorry, the TV is like keeps flashing on my face. I'm definitely having some tightening and what feels like it could be the beginning of contractions, so I will continue to keep you guys updated. Hopefully this does something. If not, like I said, I will let you guys know. We're gonna try to get around to packing our hospital bags just so we're ready in case the labor picks up and everything. We have things like set aside that we know we want to take, but we haven't actually like packed it into a bag. So we're gonna try to do that, and I will continue to keep you guys updated. So just cross your fingers and wish me luck, because I know I am. So it is 7:30 a.m. and I just woke up to my water breaking like everywhere. My bed was like soaked and it was everywhere. And it continued to leak like when I got up. And so long story short, we are on the way to the hospital. We couldn't get a hold of anybody to drop Tucker off. We finally figured it out. Called my doctor's office and they told me to go ahead and head in. So we are heading to have a baby today. It is the 12th or 13th. What day is today? Where's your phone? It is
13.
June 13th, and again it's 7:32. We will continue to keep you guys updated. So stay tuned and we'll let you guys know what's going on. Bye.